Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Football fans out there, Friday Night Lights, Bigfork, Vikings taking on the Hamilton Broncos here from Hamilton, Montana. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vows, here on a glorious 71-degree sunny night here in Hamilton. Class A action as the Vikings get ready to take on the Broncos here from Hamilton. And pregame brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. What's keeping you from getting fit? Well, they got discounted guest passes, personal training, Pilates, a lot more. 850 Holt Drive in Bigfork, 837-2582. And Doug and Nancy Malum and the folks over there at the Bigfork Athletic Club had a chance to talk with the head coach before the game to talk about the first two games of the season, and then also this game tonight against Hamilton here in Class A action. And this is what Coach Jim Ben had to say on the pregame. Well, good evening and welcome to Friday Night Lights here in Hamilton, Montana. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vows. As the Vikings get ready to take on the Hamilton Broncos, I'm here with the head coach of the Vikings, Mr. Jim Ben. And Jim, I've talked to you since the first two games to talk about the first two games. You opened up with Paulson with a 55-20 victory and then a 35-0 victory over home last night. And what you saw in that first game you learned on, and I thought you got better in the second game with those against Paulson. Paulson, you came out and it got close there, but they got down to the 1 yard line, you only up 26-20 in the third quarter. You got able to stop them, right? And then took about and scored that point the rest of the game. So like your defense adjusted, really shut them down in the second half, especially. Fans there at Ronan, they brought some people to come here in the Valley. Welcome back to Class A, and talk about, I thought you guys got better with some of the things you did against Ronan that you learned in playing Polson.
Yeah, we had some things in the run game that I wasn't super happy with in Ronan. Just they came out kind of a funky front, but we ran the ball effectively. We just some plays that didn't necessarily work. But that's kind of the give and take of what we do. If they take away this, we can run that.
Well, that's what I look at. You got Sam Plummer, who didn't play against Ronan, but had a great game against Polson. You got Asher Kanopik, and then you got Wyatt Johnson, and then also Tristan can run, and that's in your running game, and not talking about your passing. Talk about your running game, and basically four guys that can really run the ball.
And that's the.
And then you go to your Eberly for you guys, and Eli Thornus had a great game. He had 4 touchdowns against Polson and had another good game against Ronan. Talk about the senior who's healthy this year, Eli Thornus.
Yeah, Eli's come out great. He's a different kind of tight end. Bryce was a great run game guy, really worked on his speed over his career, but Eli's a little more explosive than Bryce was in a different kind of tight end. He's more of a wide receiver type tight end. Bryce was what I would call a complete tight end, and Eli's really worked hard on the run blocking side of things, and that's something he's continued to improve, and he's really shaping into being a really good one for us.
And your defense, I thought your defense, especially, the way some of these guys hit. I'm talking about Asher, the way Wyatt Johnson sticks his nose in there. Plummer will stick to Eberly. Eberly being small, he ain't afraid to stick his nose in there and hit somebody.
No, Coach Butcher does a great job of getting those guys ready to go. We were very hard to run on, and that's helped us because that's what most teams to see some passing tonight. They're a very complete team, and but those kids fly around. They know their assignments. They can take lots of things away.
Yeah, I thought you guys got a lot better on your coverage against Ronan than you were against Polson. Polson found some holes and guys adjusting to what they're supposed to do. And that's understandable. You got new guys starting and everything like that. So what changed or what did you work on that week between Polson and Ronan?
Just the fundamentals of the game. Just being better job, getting from point A to point B faster, and not getting beat over the top is kind of one of those basics. It's hard for young guys sometimes to have that stuff down.
Well, that brings us to tonight. We're on turf. We're in Hamilton. Talk about your opponent, the Hamilton Broncos. They're 2-0. Like I was talking to their AD, we really haven't played anybody. They played, Butte Central, and they played Whitefish, I believe, right? And they won those two games. We played Polson and Ronan, not the stronger of this side, but this should be a good matchup with you guys against Hamilton.
Well, they're very well coached, and they will find things that we're not doing well and exploit them, and we'll learn from this game regardless of the outcome. And I think this is a good test for us at this point in the season to kind of see where we stack up with these Class A teams. They're a perennial semifinalist, state champion type team, and I think that's always a good thing to test yourself against. And we don't really know yet, so we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to. Last time I was here, I was on the sidelines actually coaching in '07, back when we were in Class A in Bigfork. So I remember a long time ago in a different field. But I'm looking really forward to tonight's game. And like you said, the test. You guys have the athletes, and they're going to have to stop you, but you also have to stop them. So I think it's going to be a really good ball game tonight.
Yeah, hopefully we're going to try to play a little keep away and try to work the clock and try to keep their offense off the field because they're very explosive, and that's all you can ask for. So,
well, good luck tonight, Coach. Looking forward to the ball game. Looking forward to calling the ball game, and let's go Vikes.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, James.
All right, Coach Jim Ben on the pregame show had a chance. As you can tell, a little windy down here. Wind blowing out of the west, or actually probably out of the northwest here in Hamilton as the Vikes get ready to take on the Hamilton Bronx Class A. Jack breaking up. I didn't know if it was a cable, and I bought a new cable. Anyway, Jack and Donna Gannier listening from back in Bigfork, Montana. We got that underway, and I'll be back with your starting lineups here from Hamilton, Montana. It's the Vikings and the Bronx. Friday Night Lights here from Hamilton, Montana. Kickoff here in about 5 minutes from Hamilton. All right, welcome back to Hamilton. 406-270-7384. Text me, let me know you listen out there. That's it, the starting lineups. Brought to you by Averill's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork Athletics since 1945. And starting defense for the Hamilton Bronx, a senior linebacker at 195, 5'8". Number one, it's Andrew Frederick. That's 6'1", 195-pound defensive back senior Tyson Bowder. That defensive back, a 6'1", 180-pound senior, number 4. It'll be Hunter Stewart. Also on the defense, a 5'11" senior defensive back, 160 pounds, number 3, Tommy Bender. And at defensive back as well, senior, 150 pounds, a 6'1" senior, and number 7, that's Jackson Spencer. Also defensive back, 5'11", 155-pound senior. Number 8, Ben Alexander. Linebackers. 5'11", 190-pound senior. Linebacker, number 14, is Carter Morgan. At 205, 6 foot even senior linebacker, number 15, Lucas Lant. On their defensive line, a 6 foot, 230-pound senior, number 54, Trevor Lewis. That's 6 foot even, 210-pound defensive lineman, senior, Giuseppe Eldridge. And then finally a 6'2", 240-pound defensive lineman, senior, number 66, Andrew Burrows, for head coach Bryce Carver. Says it by Steve Weston, Jake Hayes, Brad Weston, Zach Brower, and Tanner Wilson, and Rick Kennedy. For the Vikings, their starting lineup, their starting offense for the Vikes. It'll be at center. A 6 foot, 185-pound senior center, number 59, Andrew Wallen. At 5'10", 190-pound senior guard, number 71, Evan Tidwell. At the other guard, 6'1", 245-pound sophomore, number 79, Trevin Hall. At one tackle, 6'6", 300-pound junior tackle, or number 65, Henry Carlson. On the other tackle, it's a 230-pound, 5'11" senior, number 72, Felix Zambergs. At wide receiver, 150-pound senior, 5'7", number 31, Thomas Eberly. The other wide receiver is a 6'5", 180-pound senior, number 8, Wyatt Barnes. At tight end, 6'3", 205-pound senior, number 5, Eli Thornus. At the running back, a 170-pound, 5'11" junior, number 12, Samuel Plummer. At the other running back, it'll be a 5'11", 170-pound senior, number 3, Wyatt Johnson. And then the quarterback for the Vikings at 170, 5'10", senior, number 1, Tristan Hurd. The Vikings led by head coach Jim Benn, assisted by Connor Coleman, Ed Buttry, Eric Thornus, Hunter Johnson, Trevor Rem, and Jaron West. Manager Delcy Stewart for the Vikes. And we'll get ready to do the national anthem, so I will stay right here. Kim Stallneck out there listening. Thank you, Kim, on the chat. And Charlene Pandina, I think that she might be out there as well. Good to hear you. Kim, I'll see you tomorrow at volleyball as the Valkyries at home for the first time to take on the Ronan Maidens. Getting underway at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we'll have JV and varsity. But for now, it is Friday Night Lights as the Vikings get ready to take on the Hamilton Bronx. I'm going to stand and give the salute and listen to the anthem right here. All right, the national anthem being played here in Hamilton. A beautiful night. It was about 71 degrees when we started. A few clouds out there, sunshine, wind blowing a little bit coming out of the west. The flag is kind of still right now. So for Hamilton, they're in their maroon and white striped uniforms, white helmets, white numbers for tonight's ball game. And for the Bigfork Vikings, white jerseys, blue numbers, red outline on the numbers, and blue pants with red and white stripes down the side, and their blue helmet. Looks like Christine and Maddie are with Jack and Donna, too, listening out there. Thank you for listening out there. And Friday Night Lights here. It's third game of the season. Vikings and Hamilton are both 2-0 on the season. Hamilton, a perennial A team, powerhouse, making the playoffs pretty much every year for the Bronx. So a good and a tough test here in Class A early in the season for the Vikings. See how they measure up against Hamilton tonight. And the offense for Bigfork getting introduced here. And we'll get underway here as we do the coin toss and all that underwear. 406-270-7384 if you're listening out there, you want to get a shout out. Wherever you might be listening out there, I appreciate that. Tuning in, I appreciate my sponsors as well this year. And my sponsors, Bigfork Harvest Foods, Montana Athletic Club, Flathead Lake Lodge, and Hanson Excavating. And we'll get underway here shortly. I thought I might have Luke Schmidt tonight, but maybe he had to go back. He said he was going to join me if he was here. If not, you got me for the ball game all night. Well, I was talking to some of the Vikings. They're really ready for tonight and ready for this test in Hamilton. And so Hamilton getting introduced here. So I know I'm looking forward to what's going to happen tonight, and we'll see as they introduce Hamilton. I was going to look at some stats, and I had this earlier, and I'll give this to you. I went on our stat machine is kind of down, but I got some stats. If you want interesting stats, let's go take a look at receiving yards per game, overall leading Bigfork. I'm getting this off Max Press. Eli Thornus averaging 102 yards per game. Wyatt Johnson at 49.5, and Asher Konopik 15. Those are your top ones. On offense, passing Hurd is 2 games played, 17 for 25, 362 yards, average of 21.3, 181 yards per game. 7 touchdowns, no interceptions. Asher Konopik is 1 for 1 yard. Okay, overall rushing, 6 carries for Hurd, 23 yards, average of 3.8. Wyatt Johnson, 18 carries, 227 yards, 12.6, or 113 point per game. Asher Konopik, 2 games, 20 carries, 145 yards, averaging 7.3 per carry. Plummer, the 1 game, they had sat out the second game against Ronan. 10 carries, 67 yards, so 6.7. Ozzie Bazell, 1 carry, 2 yards. Eberly, 4 carries for 16. Pendina, 5 for 25. Receiving, Thornus leads the way. 8 receptions, 204 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Wyatt Johnson, 5 receptions, 99 yards, 1 touchdown. Konopik, 2 receptions, 30 yards, 1 touchdown. Ozzie Bazell, 1 reception for 12 yards. Eberly, 2 for 18. Fumbles, pancake blocks. Johnson has 1 fumble cost. All-purpose yards, we could get into that. But getting ready to get underway. Total yards, leading the way, is Hurd with 385, 362 through the air. Wyatt Johnson right behind with 326, Thornus with 204. Asher Canoptic 176. Plummer was 67 in that one game. Bazell 14, 34 for Eberly, 25 for Pandina. So, who are you going to stop? Let's take a look at, they're going to do the coin toss and the captains, first of all, for Hamilton. You got number 2, Tyson Bowder. Number 4 is Hunter Stewart. Number 66 is Andrew Burrows, and 15 is Lucas Lant. For the Vikings, you got Tristan Hurd out there, Wyatt Johnson, Evan Tidwell, and Eli Thornus, the captains for the Vikes. We'll see how this coin toss goes here. And Hamilton has won the toss that they chose to receive. So Bigfork kicking out of the north to the south. Hamilton will receive in the south as we get ready to underway in the third week of Class A football. The Vikings taking on the Bronx here. From Hamilton, Montana. So Hamilton wins the toss, chose to receive. Most teams choose to defer, but looks like Hamilton wants the ball. Jeremy Weber, thank you. Listening as well. And go Vikes. Thank you, Jeremy. And thank you for all you do. Thanks for getting the computer ready and making that work. So it looked like kicking off the kicker for Hamilton is Gabe Judy, a 5'10 senior. And we'll see who's going to be back deep for the Vikes to receive. Or Vikings are kicking off, excuse me. Tristan Hurd, and back deep for Hamilton. My bad. Looks like number 4 I see back there, Hunter Stewart, and try to catch the other number on the far side. And Jackson Lubke, number 19. Back deep to receive for Hamilton. Tristan Hurd's kick. He's going to kick it deep. Back inside the 5 at about the 3. Bringing it up the middle. Gets tripped up and brought down there. Number 19, Jackson. Number 11 on the tackle for Bigfork. That's Tamrit Savick. As Jackson Lebke takes it out to the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Kickoff brought to you by Hanson Excavating, Depilation, and I'll get to that here in a second. Shotgun formation, trips on the right for Hamilton. Single receiver out left, single setback. Throws it out, screen to the left side. Complete to number 4. Hunter Stewart, and blocking set up perfectly on that screen. Brought down by number 8 for Bigfork. That's Wyatt Barnes. It takes it into Bigfork territory all the way down to the Vikings 30-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10. Trips to the right, single receiver left. I formation, shotgun formation. Up the middle goes Hamilton. Tidwell in on the stop, number 71 for the Vikes. And the handoff goes to number 2, Tyson Bowder. And they'll go shotgun formation. The quarterback, Bowder, Andrew Frederick, the running back on the run. Going to hand it up to him again, this time right there. Number 72, that's Felix Zambergs on the stop. Takes it down inside to about the 23-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 3 for Hamilton. Shotgun formation is Bowder. Going to run it. Quarterback keeper going to go up the left side. Tripped up there. Bowder on the quarterback keeper. Number 7, Asher Kanopik. In on the tackle for the Vikings. A 1st and goal just outside the 10-yard line. Hand up the middle to Frederick. Frederick met there. Looks like Zandberg's on the bottom. Along with 65, Henry Carlson. He takes it down to inside the 9, about the 8-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal for Hamilton. Shotgun formation. Single receiver on either side. Going to hand off, going to run it all the way. Frederick's going to run to the outside, the left side, up and runs it into the end zone from 8 yards out. That's Andrew Frederick on the carry for Hamilton. And on for the extra point try for the Bronx. Number 13, Gabe Judy here with 9:52 to go here in the first quarter. The snap, puts it down, kicks it up, low kick, and gets it just over the crossbar, and it's good. 9:52 to go here in the first. The Bronx on their first drive, opening drive, score, and it's 7-0 as they take 2 minutes and 8 seconds to get down the field to score. And it's 7-0 Bronx or the Vikes, and the Vikes have an opportunity to return the kick and go on offense after this timeout from Hamilton, Montana. All right, welcome back to Hamilton. Vikes down early, 7-0 as Hamilton scores on the opening drive. And back deep to receive. Number 17, Ollie Bazel, along with number 31 is Thomas Eberly. And kicking off, it'll be Gabe Judy for the Bronx. So the Vikings a chance to go on offense here in Hamilton. Or check that. They switch. Andrew Frederick is doing the kicking on the kickoffs for Hamilton, not Gabe Judy. His kick up in the air, short. Eberly, left side, got him. Across the 25. He picks it up about the 19, takes it up to about the 29-yard line. Or check that. Picks up about 5 yards on the return as Eberly. And they'll spot it at the 29. So 1st and 10 for the Vikes with 9:47 to go here in the opening quarter as they trail 7-0. Hurd will go under center. 2 running backs in the backfield. He's going to hand it off. Gives it up to Plummer. Plummer on the carry. And brought down there by number 15, Lucas Slant. Plummer takes it up to the 34-yard line, a pickup of 5, and 2nd down and 5 for the Vikings. I'm sure your coach will take 5 yards of carry over there. The split backs with Hurd under center and hand it off inside. This time it's Kanopik. Asher Kanopik takes it across the 35 out to about the 37-yard line. And he'll pick up 3. It'll be 3rd down and 2 from the 37-yard line. Split backs in the backfield. Tight receivers. Hurd under center. Gives it out Nice run there by Plummer. Plummer runs up the right side, outside across the 40. Takes it out to about the 44. Brought down there and met there by number 4, Hunter Stewart. Picks up 7 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes from their own 44-yard line. 7-0, Bronx lead. 8:29 to go here in the first quarter. Hurd will go under center. Split backs. Going to hand it to Plummer. Plummer this time left side. Going to run hard up in there. Crosses the 45 out to about the 47-yard line. He'll pick up 3 on the, or check that, the 46. They'll pick up 2 and 2nd down and 8 for the Vikings. Midfield, the ball in the center of the field, I should say. Just short of midfield at the 44 or 46. Hurd will go under center. This time, going to run it right up the middle, right side. On the carry is Sam Plummer. Out to the 49. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 5 for Bigfork right at the 49-yard line here in Hamilton. Hurd goes under center. Split backs behind him, Knopick and Plummer. Fakes it, gets it up, Johnson. Johnson inside. He's going to rumble and tumble across. He gets across the 45 into Hamilton territory, down to the 44. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. He needed 5. And he got 7 on that. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes at the Bronx 44-yard line. On a nice run there by Sam Plummer. Or check that, yeah. So Plummer, Knopick lined up behind Hurd. Wyatt Johnson in motion. Hurd's going to go back to pass. He's got Eli wide open down the field over his head. He had him beat deep, and Hurd waited on it. Coverage there by number 2, Tyson Bowder. And just falls incomplete about the 15. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. So the Vikings taking a shot there and had Thornus open a little over his outstretched hands to fall incomplete. Thornus run a little flag route on that as he's the tight end. Split backs. Hurd under center. Thornus moves to the other side. Johnson in motion. Going to toss it to Johnson, left side. Blocking up front. Johnson gets to the outside. He's down to near the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. As he goes in motion, Hurd tosses it to him. Blocking there by Knopick and Plummer. Gets it down to the 31. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes on the 31-yard line. At 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. They're down 7-0 in the Bronx on their opening drive. Hurd will go under center. Split backs. Hand it right up the middle. Knopick running strong. Takes it inside the 30. Down to about the 29-yard line and pick up about 2. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. And 15 on the tackles. Lucas Lant for Hamilton here. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Vikings. So Vikings coming out running, throwing 1 pass is all on this drive. Hurd will go under center. Johnson in motion. Gets it up, Knopick, left side. Going to run up to left side. Gets pushed back. No gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 8 for Bigfork. Inside the 30 at the 29. Here, 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. Split right receivers. Out to the right side. Hurd will go in shotgun formation. Plummer right next to him on his right side. Hurd, snap, looking over the middle, trying to find somebody open. He's got somebody open deep, tucks it, throws it late. Pass intended there for number 8, Wyatt Barnes, falls incomplete inside the 20. That'll bring up 4th down and 4th and 8 for the Vikes. And you got a Viking down here, and it might be Hurd. It is our quarterback, as he threw that one late, tried to find Barnes. He had somebody in the end zone, couldn't quite get it there, and threw it late and got hit as he was throwing the football. Coach is out there checking on him. Hurd on the ground waiting. I can give him a hand up. Hurd walking off on in his own power. Well, the Vikings will take a timeout here with 4:56 to go, trailing 7-0, 4th down and 8 from the 29. If they take a timeout here, Hurd can actually come back in the ball game, and I think that's what Coach wanted. He's got 3 timeouts. He's going to use the first of 3 here, so Hurd will probably stay in the ball game at this point. And we'll see and check and verify that as he got up under his own power. Probably just got the wind knocked out of him momentarily here. And with the wind blowing, I think it's a little bit long. 29, you put it down at the 36, it would be a 46-yard field goal. But Hurd has told me he can kick it. 55, but right here, they will go. Will spread. Hurd will stay in the ballgame. Shotgun formation. Plummer will be on his right side. 2 receivers out to the right. That's Barnes and Eberle. And Johnson on the left wing. And Hurd, shotgun formation for the Vikes. The snap, Hurd looking, going to throw it, screen out to Plummer. Plummer catches it, is going to get tackled. He only picks up a yard or 2 on that screen. Number 4, Hunter Stewart on the tackle at their own 28-yard line as Plummer picks up 1. And turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bronx. 4:49 to go here in the opening quarter, and the Bronx leading 7-0 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. They'll come out, trips on the tight side, the left side. 1 receiver out right. Shotgun formation, motion. Goes the running back. Screen over at number 4, just like last time. This time, Bigfork read it well. Missed the early tackle, but 71, Tidwell on the tackle as the screen is complete to number 4, Hunter Stewart. They'll take it up to the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bronx from their own 41. Or 40-yard line, excuse me. Shotgun formation, trips out to the right. Quarterback going to throw it. Here looking, tucks it. And looking to run. And brought down by Asher Kanopik is a quarterback on the keeper. That's Tyson Bowder, who takes it and picks up 7 on the play, out to the 47, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 3 for Hamilton. Shotgun formation, single setback, and a handoff to the running back. That's Frederick. Inside tackle. Johnson in on the tackle along with Eberly. Out to just short of the 49. It'll be 3rd down and 1 with 3:40 to go. 7-0 Bronx lead on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Shotgun formation for the quarterback, Bowder. Bowder going to hand it off. Oh, right there. Felix Sandbergs gets in, sacks him for a loss. He was almost there for the handoff at about the 46-yard line. And they'll lose 3 on the play back to the 46. That'll bring up 4th down and 4 for the Bronx. So nice defensive play there by Felix Sandbergs as he gets in from his tackle position and able to make the stop for a loss. So it'll be up 4th down and 3. Or check that, 4th and 4. Goes shotgun formation. Going to run out to the right side. Tyson Bowder run out of bounds. Not before he picks up the 1st down into Bigfork territory at about the 30-yard line as he races up the left side. They'll spot it right at the 30 of Bigfork. It'll be 1st and 10 as he picks up 24 on the play. Bowder, shotgun formation. Hands it off. Meeting him in the backfield. Wyatt Johnson tackles Frederick for a loss. Back to the 33, a loss of 3. That'll bring up 2nd and 13 for Hamilton. Two receivers out to the right. Single setback Frederick next to Bowder in the backfield. Shotgun formation. The snap. Bowder looking to pass. Throws him wide open. Overthrows him. Has him open at the 5. Ball lands at the 2. Incomplete. Missed coverage there by the Vikings. And Hurd will come to this side. As him and David Jane switches sides. They'll go 2 receivers right, or actually doubles formation, 2 on each side. Shotgun formation for Bowder. Frederick in the backfield. Bowder looking to pass. Little screen over the middle. Nice job, nice tackle. Way to hang on to it right there. Plummer on the tackle and lost 4th down and 14, just like before, at the 34-yard line. They'll run trips on the left side. Single receiver over there on the right. Shotgun formation is Bowder. Frederick in the backfield next to him on his left side. Bowder looking. He's going to roll out. Looking deep. Over the middle, knocked away. Nice play. Pass intended there for number 7. That's Jackson Spencer. And a nice job there by number 8, Wyatt Barnes. Knocks it away. Pass is incomplete. It'll be Bigfork football on the nice defensive play there by Wyatt Barnes. So 1st and 10 for the Vikes on their own 34. 1:19 to go. 7-0 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. The Bronx lead the Vikes here from Hamilton, Montana. Had him over on the running a post route. It was Spencer, but right there, breaking it up at the last minute was Wyatt Barnes swatting it away. Incomplete. They'll go 2 receivers to the right. Vikings go shotgun formation. Single setback on his right side. Hurd will hand up to Plummer. Plummer looking left side. Nice blocking up front. Keeps going. He crosses the 40. Number 7 in on the tackle. That's Spencer. And flag on the far side. We'll see what that is momentarily. But takes it out to about the 43-yard line for Bigfork. First penalty of the game. So a personal foul called on number 14, Carter Morgan of Hamilton. That'll cost him 15 more, and that'll put the Vikings into Hamilton territory as they mark that off. So he gets the run out to the 43, and they'll go into Hamilton territory at their own 43. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes. Shotgun formation. Plummer on his right side. Johnson over on the left. 2 receivers out to the right for Bigfork. Gets it up. It's Wyatt Johnson up the middle, diving across the 30 on the inside handoff, and Johnson will take it inside the. They'll check that. We'll mark it at the 30-yard line. So picks up 13 on the play, and a first down for the Vikes. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Plummer on the right side. Shotgun formation for Hurd. 2 receivers out to the right. Gives it out to Plummer. Plummer looking left side, waits for his blocks. Gets it, takes it down to the 30. Now near the 28 or 27-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. They'll spot it at the 28, a pickup of 2. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Vikes with 25 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. 2 receivers out to the right. That's Ollie Buzzell along with number 4, David Jane. Shotgun formation for Hurd. Plummer on his right side. Johnson goes in motion left to right. Set. Hurd gets it inside to Johnson. Johnson will take it inside the 25. And see where they spot it. They'll spot it at the 24 as the first quarter runs out. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3 for Bigfork as the first quarter comes to an end, and the Vikings trail 7-0, but on the drive is Bigfork as they're inside the 25 of Hamilton at the 24. I'll be back after this timeout from Hamilton, Montana. We head to the second quarter. The Vikes trail 7-0 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here from Hamilton. Well, welcome back to Hamilton, Montana, as the Broncs up 7-0 after one quarter. Vikings stop them on that second drive and driving down the field. That'll bring up 3rd down. They got to get to the 20. They're at the 24. So 3rd down and 4 from the Hamilton 24. Shotgun formation, tight receivers. Hurd, Plummer on his right side. Plummer going up the middle. He may have picked up a yard on the play. And maybe coach was thinking this is 2-down territory inside the 25. Gets it down to the 23. We'll call it 4th and 3 from the 23 for the Vikes. Shout out to Bonnie Norrish in Moses Lake, or I call Moses Hole, on their way to Ellensburg. Shotgun formation. Hurd pulls it back, looking over the middle. Got to throw it, got to get rid of it. Throws it late over the middle. Oh, tipped and intercepted by Hamilton. Wallen in on the tackle as the pass is intercepted by number 4, Hunter Stewart. You know, they say it's dangerous to throw over late, but Hurd was pinned to the sideline, nowhere to go, trying to pick up those 3 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Hamilton at their own 19. But a good drive there by Bigfork. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers out left, 1 out right. He's going to hand up to middle. Eberle brings down Frederick on the carry for Hamilton. He'll get out to the 23-yard line. Picks up 4, 2nd and 6 for Hamilton. Shotgun formation, doubles. Throws it out, screen to the right side. Runs right into the cornerback, or Wallen out there on the tackle as the pass is completed to Tommy Bennett, number 3, out to the 30-yard line. Enough for a first down for Hamilton. It'll be 1st and 10. 10:40 to go here in the second quarter. 7-0 Bronx lead on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Shotgun formation, handoff to Frederick. Frederick brought down there by 65 for Bigfork. That's Henry Carlson, the 6'6 junior. He gets out to the 32, picks up 2, 2nd and 8 for the Bronx. Bronx got a good line up front. Bigfork having to step there up on defense. Shotgun formation, trips out to the left side. Snap, flag flies. Initial indication is the defense jumped. It'll be 5 yards, costing Bigfork. They'll take it out to the 37-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for Hamilton. Shotgun formation, trips out to the left. Single receiver on the right side. Quarterback keeper gets to the outside and run out of bounds. As Hurd runs it out of bounds. And on the keeper is Tyson Bowder. He'll take it up across the 45 out to the 47 of Hamilton. And 1st and 10 for the Bronx. Under 10 minutes to go here in the first half, 9:58 to be exact. Shotgun formation. Frederick in the backfield, and that's to Bowder. Trips out to the left side. Single receiver right for Hamilton. Looking, throws the screen. Behind him looked like a lateral, and it is. He's called it a lateral. Yep, backward pass. So it'll go out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It'll be Hamilton. They'll lose yards on the play as that's a backward pass. And Bigfork, it was going so fast he couldn't pick it up. They'll spot it at the 41. And 2nd down and 16. For Hamilton. Shotgun formation, trips on the right side this time, the wide side. Single receiver out left. He's going to roll out to right. Bowder looking for somebody. Throws it late over the middle. The pass is complete. Breaks the tackle. Number 4 on the reception, Hunter Stewart, breaks out of the tackle of Wyatt Barnes, brought down by Wyatt Johnson. And he'll take it down to the 39, a Bigfork, and a 1st and 10 for the Bronx. They'll run 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation for Bowder. Frederick next to him. This time Frederick will get the ball right up the middle. Asher Konopik meets him at about the 32. And they'll spot it down at the 30. 1 yard short. It'll bring up 2nd and 1 for the Hamilton Bronx. Shotgun formation, doubles. 2 receivers each side. Single set back to Frederick. Next to Bowder. Bowder looking to throw. Looking for a guy open. He's going to roll out to the left. Going to tuck it and go. And Sam Plummer on the stop over there. Bowder gets it down to the 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 27 for Hamilton. 8:04 to go, 7-0 Bronx lead on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Shotgun formation, throws the screen out to the right side. And Eli Thorness on the tackles. The pass is complete to Jackson Spencer. Spencer takes it inside the 15, down to the 12. It'll be 1st and 10 for the 12 for the Bronx. Single receiver each side. Shotgun formation is Bowder. Frederick on his right side. Gives it to Frederick, trying to run left side. This time, Asher Kanopik comes in. From his linebacker spot for a loss. Back out to the 15. It'll bring up 2nd down and about 12 for Hamilton. They'll send a receiver on either side. Shotgun formation is Bowder. Frederick on his right side. The snap. Bowder's going to keep it. Runs it up. Oh, tripped up there by Kanopik. And Wyatt Johnson finishes him off. And it takes it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 8 for Hamilton. They'll put a receiver on either side. Call from the sideline, and they're going to call for a timeout. Is Hamilton their first of the first half? They'll have 2 left here with 6:43 to go here in the first quarter. The Vikings battling the Bronx, and the Bronx leading 7-0 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard here from Hamilton, Montana. I'll be back after this timeout. All right, welcome back to Hamilton, Montana. 7-0 Bronx lead here with 6:43 to go here in the first on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Vikes had a nice stop last time, and they need to get another one right here with 6:43 to go. They'll send 4 receivers out to the left side. It's like they'll stack them up, doubles up. Shotgun formation, single setback for Frederick. They're going to run it to the right side, trying to offset him. Brought down there by 72. Felix Zambergs on the quarterback keeper is Tyson Bowder. But Bowder gets down to about, they'll mark him down at the 6. 4th down. And they got to get down to about 2, I think 4th and 4 for Hamilton. Little trick play, sending 4 receivers stacked out to the left side and running the other way. Little receivers on either side. Bowder will go shotgun formation. Frederick on his left side this time. Snap. Oh, it gets hit. Quarterback runs into his running back, Frederick, slows him up, and Bigfork able to make the tackle. Asher Kanopik down there on the bottom. Felix Zambergs helps him out. So Bigfork with a big stop here inside the 10, and they'll have it 1st and 10, and they're going to spot it at the 6-yard line. So Bowder looking to runs into his running back. That slows him down enough, and Bigfork right there able to make the tackle with 5:52 to go here in the opening quarter. 7-0 the Bronx lead, and 1st and 10 for Bigfork at their own 6-yard line. Plenty of time to march it down the field, as Bigfork has done that before. They'll go tight formation. Hurd will go under center and split backs in the backfield. Kanopik right behind him. Going to hand it to Kanopik right up the middle. Met there by 54. That's Trevor Lewis, the 230-pound, 6-foot senior. And no gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Vikes. Need to run it out. get some yardage, at least get one first down before they can open it up. Shotgun formation. Split backs in the backfield. Hurd looking. Brought down there by 4. Hunter Stewart is Plummer. And they'll mark it back at the 5. It'll be a loss of 1 on the play, 3rd down and 11. The Vikes need to be careful here. Give room for Hurd to punt if they don't pick up the first down. Hurd, snap, looking, gets it up this time. Nice block. Wyatt Johnson out across the 15. And he's going to pick up to the 17-yard line on the counter as Bigfork picks up the first down. And 1st and 10 from the 17 with 4:30 to go. 7-0 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. The Bronx lead the Vikes. Shotgun formation. Hurd and Zambergs jumps early. And that'll cost them 5 yards. That'll bring up 1st and 15. And they'll mark it back at the 12-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 15. Hurd will go under center. Konopik right behind him, in the eye, and then offset on the left is Sam. Motion, looking, counter. Oh, trying to break out. His Konopik gets out near the 20-yard line. So he picks up the loss plus a couple more, and they'll spot it actually at the 19. So picked up, we'll bring up about a 2nd and 8 from the 19 for the Vikes with 3:37 to go. Hurd will go under center. Konopik behind him along with Plummer. Johnson over on the wing at the right side. Running up the right side. Plummer on the carry. 66 on the stop. Burrows. Andrew Burrows. And they'll spot it at the 22-yard line. Need to get out to the 27, so 3rd and 5 for the Vikes. Let's see what they call here with 2:53 to go. Trying to be careful. Hurd under center. Plummer. Konopik behind him. Hurd looking. Getting pressure. Throws it over the middle. Oh! He had Plummer over the middle on the screen and can't come up with it. Drops it at about the 24-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They marked it back. It's at the 21, actually. It'll be 4th and 6 from the 21. And that'll put Hurd in punt formation. Number 19, Jackson Lebke. Back deep to receive. Holds the punt, kicks it up high. Out of bounds around the 50-yard line, 49 at Bigfork. As 7, Spencer and Lebke back deep for Hamilton. And Hurd held on it as he rolled out to the right, then finally kicked it, but got way underneath that. It'll be 1st and 10 as they say the ball went out at the 45 of Bigfork with 2:36 to go here in the first half. 7-0 Bronx on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Vikings do a nice job keeping Hamilton out of the end zone twice now and haven't been able to get it down there to score themselves. Shotgun formation, doubles, 2 receivers each side. Frederick, pass out to the right side. Pass complete. Hunter up the right sideline. Pass complete to Hunter Stewart on the wide receiver screen. Runs out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 21 for Hamilton. Trips out to the left side. Keeper. They got him this time. Run out of bounds and tackled there. Wyatt Johnson. Tackles Tyson Bowder out of bounds. At the 21, no gain. Maybe actually a loss at the 22. A loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11. 2:14 to go here in the first half. 7-0 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. The Bronx lead the Vikes. Shotgun formation. Trips out to the left. Single receiver right. Tries to get Bigfork to jump on the hard count, but the Vikes didn't bite this time. Batter takes the snap, fumbles it, picks it up, looking to roll, and he gets tripped up there by 31 Eberly and then brought down by Johnson. Eberly trips him up and Johnson meets him at the 21. Gain of 1, 3rd down and 10. Under 2 to go and counting. 1:50 to go here in the first half. This would be a big stop, and the Vikings could stop them here on this one. So 3rd and 10 for the Bronx. Whistle blows, and Hamilton will take their second timeout here in the first half as they lead 7-0 with 1:42 to go here in the first half on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and the Vows. 406-270-7384. If you're listening out there, I'll be right back after this timeout. All right, we're back. It's 3rd and 10, 1:42 to go. Trips out to the left, single receiver out to the right. Shotgun formation for Bowder. Frederick off to his right. Bowder looking to throw. He's looking over the middle. Nice job there. Pass intended for Fredericks, the running back, out of the backfield. And Eberly dives and makes a swat as he swats it away in the end zone, and pass falls incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 10 for the Bronx with 1:37 to go. Trips out to the left, single receiver out to the right side. Bowder. Frederick on his left side in the backfield. Snap. Bowder looking, throws it over the middle. Tackle, but takes him into the end zone by number 8, Wyatt Barnes. The pass is complete to number 7, Jackson Spencer. Even if he caught it inbounds, it would have been enough for a first down for Hamilton because they had to get down to like the 2. So 13, that's Gabe Judy on for the extra point try for the Bronx with 1:30 to go here in the first half. Low and through the middle. So 14-0, the Bronx lead here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard with 1:30 to go in the first half. Vikings will receive the kickoff and have about 1:30 to go here in the first half. just about, it was 4th and 10, and threw that ball over the middle. Didn't get much pressure on the quarterback, and Bowder able to find Spencer. Barnes had him at the 1, but on the tackle took him into the end zone. Even if he got to the 1, would have been a first down. So we'll stay right here with 1:30 to go here in the first half. So a good test for the Vikes here. Hamilton, perennial playoff contenders in Class A. Bigfork will receive the second half kickoff, which is a plus. Back deep to receive, 17 for Bigfork. Ollie Buzzell, along with 31, Thomas Eberly. And kicking off, it'll be number 1, Andrew Frederick for the Bronx from their own 40-yard line. Short kick. Eberly picks it up. Going to race up the left sideline. Going to go. Gets tackled out of bounds. Does Eberly, 31. He was tackled by number 32, Nick Scholl. He takes it out. Tackled at the 38-yard line. So a nice return by Eberly as that kick is short. Runs up, picks it up, and runs up the left sideline out at the 38. 1:26 to go, down 14-0. They'll send 2 receivers out to the right side. Hurd will go shotgun formation. Plummer on his right side. Kanopic over on the left. Hurd looking. Throws it deep. Oh, had him in and out of the hands of Ollie Buzzell at the 35. Number 7, Jackson Spencer, the senior on the coverage. Incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10. 1:19 to go here in the first half. Excuse me. Hurd will go shotgun formation. Kanopic on his left side. Wyatt Johnson in. 2 receivers out to the right. Johnson goes in formation or in motion. Bigfork, coach didn't like something on that play. They'll take a timeout. That's their second here in the first half. 1:19 to go, and they trail 14-0 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. I'll be back after this timeout from Hamilton, Montana. All right, we're back. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Vikes from their 38-yard line here. 1:19 to go after the timeout. Hurd, shotgun formation. Hurd running out to the right side. He's sacked all the way back to the 20-yard line is Hurd. And that'll bring up 3rd down. And Hamilton will take a timeout. They'll mark it at the 20. Got to get out to the 48, so 3rd and 28. Or 3rd and Bigfork for the Vikes here. Hurd tried to get away from the rush and had nowhere to throw it. Pressure put on by Hamilton. 1:01 to go here. Need to pick up some yardage so he has some room to make a good punt so Hamilton doesn't have an opportunity to score another one before the first half is over. Two receivers out to the left side. Single receiver on the right. Hurd will go shotgun formation. Johnson in motion. Right to left. Stops. Hurd looking. Flag flies. Is on the carry is Plummer. 15 in on the tackle. Lucas Lant. We'll see what it is momentarily. That call. Could have been a face mask. Yeah, I called that one. Personal foul, face mask on Hamilton. That'll cost him 15 from there. They'll mark it out at the 39-yard line. Third and 9 for the Vikes from the 39. 52 seconds to go here in the first half. So a break there for the Vikes. Shotgun formation is Hurd. Looking. Got to throw it. Going to throw it back across. Has Eli Thorness. Thorness looking. Takes it across the 40 out to about the 44. 60 in on the tackle. Giuseppe Eldridge and Lucas Land on the tackle. Out to the 43-yard line of Bigfork. Fourth and 5. 10 seconds to go, and Bigfork's not going to run another play. They don't have to. Run out the clock and go in the locker room down 14-0. So a test for the first half for the Vikes. They trail the Hamilton Broncs 14-0 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard here from Hamilton, Montana. Almost able to hold them to 7. They held them and stopped them a couple times. So they'll get the second half kickoff with the Vikes so they can maybe turn this thing around. I'll be back here from Hamilton, Montana as the Vikes trail 14-0 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard here on Viking Football Friday Night Lights. Well, welcome back to Hamilton, Montana. And we knew this was going to be a tough test tonight. Hamilton, a perennial playoff contender in Class A, and they got a good team, good line up. We got to figure some things out. We had a chance. We held them a few times, almost held them on that last one. We've held them out of the end zone a couple of times. So Bigfork still in the ball game, down 14-0. They get the ball to start the second half, so Hamilton will kick off to them. Hamilton taking that opening kickoff into the end zone and scores early, and then Bigfork took it down, and it had to end up into Hamilton territory, but not able to finish. Hamilton came down, but Bigfork able to come up with a big stop as they were deep in Bigfork territory, and Bigfork just couldn't quite get the plays to get it into the end zone, but some good plays early. Missed. If Tristan could have hit a wide open, well, he was open. Eli Thorne is about the 15. That have made a big difference. Both teams have missed. Even Hamilton, we got lucky. They missed the wide open guy at the 5-yard line, threw it down to the 2. So they'll have to get after it in the second half. But they have an opportunity, good test for the kids, see what the coaches make for adjustments at halftime. But the key thing is the Vikings get to come out and they get the football to start the second half. Some good running by up front by Asher, also Plummer and Wyatt Johnson to move the football. I don't think much on reception-wise, so hopefully can open that up a little bit. A lot of pressure put on there on Tristan Hurd, including a couple times. We took a break there when he got sacked back at the 20, and it brought up 3rd and 28 on the next play. We got the run, and then it was a face mask, personal foul on them, so that moved it out, and we were able to run the clock out and not give them another opportunity before the half to score. So it's 14-0 here at half here on your Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. Sorry I don't have the scout thing's not working, so usually I get stats like crazy, so trying to keep up with that here in the first half. We'll have to figure something out going forward as well. Yeah. So we'll get ready for the second half here. About 4 minutes or so to go, and I'll be here for the second half kickoff here in Hamilton, Montana. Cooling off a little bit, actually. I was going to check and see what the temperature is. It's cooled down to 63 degrees and mostly clear here. Lights on, obviously, here for the game. Friday Night Lights, Hamilton coming out. Bigfork already out, ready for the second half here from Hamilton. 406-270-7384. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vows. Glad to be with you here on a Friday night. Viking football back to Class A. So don't forget, we'll be home next week as we take on Libby, the Loggers, at 7 o'clock. That's on Friday night. Tomorrow, if you want to check out volleyball, first home match for the Valkyries. They take on the Ronan Maidens. C-Squad gets underway at 1 o'clock. 2:30 will be JV, and then varsity about 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at Bigfork High School. And hopefully I'll see you guys out there if you want to check out some volleyball. I know. Shout out to Matt Pravecchio and all the hard work he does I know he's listening out there. Hard work he does as the athletic director, getting everything set up for soccer, volleyball, football. It's a time-consuming and very thankless job that Matt does. So if you give him a shout out for all he does for Bigfork High School. Without him, we wouldn't be able to do the things that we're able to do as he gets there early and stays late. Getting things done. So thank you to Matt Pravecchio. I'll be back after this timeout, and we'll get the second half kicked off as the Vikings trail at halftime 14-0, but they get the ball to start the second half. Ray and Maureen Hine listening. Thank you, Maureen. I always appreciate that. Thanks, Matt. I'll be back after this timeout from Hamilton, Montana. All right, welcome back to Hamilton, Montana. It's halftime, 14-0 Bronx lead. The Vikes, they've had a battle here in the first half, and I thought have done a good job against a very good Hamilton team. Ariel, of course, Ariel Stolneck listening out there, head volleyball coach, and we'll see her tomorrow along with the team as a team together watching the game right now and listening. Appreciate that. Shout out, ladies. We'll catch you tomorrow. A great win, I heard, in 4 up in Sioux Falls. So I'm looking forward to you guys playing tomorrow. So kick it off. It'll be number 1, Andrew Frederick for Hamilton. And going back deep to receive for the Vikings, it's number 17, Ali Bazel, along with 31. It's Thomas Eberly back at about their 10-yard line to receive the kick from Frederick. And although they're back at the 10, he hasn't kicked very deep in the first half on the 2 that he did. So we're underway here for the second half, brought to you by Flathead Lake Lodge. Kicks it a little deeper inside the 25. Eberly will pick it up at about the 23, crosses the 30, and it'll be brought down on the far side as Eberly picks it up. They'll spot it about the 31-yard line. So he picks up about 8 on the return. This Thomas Eberly. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes here on the 31-yard line of Bigfork. Jerry Taylor, thank you for listening out there. And the Vikings will go, Hurd will go under center. Split backs in the backfield behind him. And they're going to run the ball like they did in the first half. Gets it out. Plummer out to on the 32. In on the tackle is number 3, Tommy Bender for Hamilton. He gets it out to the 32, picks up 1, we'll call it, and 2nd down and 9 for the Vikings. Hurd will go under center, split backs behind him, Kanopic and Plummer. Going to hand it off to Johnson. Johnson looking to run left side. He's out to the 40-yard line. And brought down to the far side by number 2. Tyson checked at number 8 on the tackle. Ben Alexander for Hamilton. Out to the 40-yard line, brings up 3rd and 1. So a big 3rd down right here. Thornus will go from the right side over to the left. Gets set. Motion goes Johnson. Going to toss it out to Johnson. Look at the left side. Gets it up out near the 35-yard line to the far side, near the Bigfork sideline. I'll take it out to the 35. So picks up 6 on the play. It'll be a Vikings first down at their own 45-yard line. 10:36 to go. They trail 14-0 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. And Hurd will continue to go under center with Kanopic and Plummer behind him. Johnson on the wing. Kanopic gives it up. I believe that was Plummer on the carry. Plummer limping, coming up, head of the sideline, picks up 2 on the play, out to the 47-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Vikes. Number 4, David Jane, will come into the ballgame for the Vikings. Hurd will go in shotgun formation. Kanopic over on his left side. 2 receivers out to the right. Fakes the handoff, throws over the middle. Trying to hit Thornus over the middle. Knocked away there by Alexander. Breaks it up inside the 45 of Hamilton. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 from their own 47-yard line for the Vikings. Single receiver out to the right, single receiver out to the left. Hurd shotgun formation. Takes the snap, looking. Screen backside, gets it to Thornus. Thornus looking to run up the left side. Knocked down at the 45 of Bigfork. Lose it. Number 7, Jackson Spencer on the tackle. And a nice job there by the defense. As a screen is completed to Thornus, but Thornus couldn't get going. It'll be 4th and 10. And number 19, Jackson Lupke back deep to receive as Tristan Hurd back in punt formation for the Vikes on a 4th and 10 from their 45. Snap, rolls out, kicks it deep. Lupke comes up, picks it up at about the 25. Grab by the shirt tail by Wyatt Johnson. Pulls him down by the shirt tail at about the 32-yard line. So a 7-yard return by Lupke. It'll be 1st and 10 with 8:33 to go here. It's 14-0 Bronx on the Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard here in the 3rd quarter. Well, at least the Vikes were able to move the ball a little bit. Now they got to stop them on defense. Hamilton will go in shotgun formation, 2 receivers on the left side. Single setback, motion, pitch back, had a fly sweep. The number 15, brought down there by Wyatt Johnson on the fly sweep. Number 15, Lucas Lant takes it into Viking territory all the way down at the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Hamilton. They look like they're running their hurry-up offense. 2 receivers out right. Single setback next to the quarterback. That's Alexander next to. Throw over the middle deep. Caught over the top on the coverage. Number 4, David James. Complete to the running back, Andrew Frederick, from 35 yards out for Hamilton for the touchdown. As Alexander just got behind David Jane. And extra point coming off extra point try number 3, Gabe Judy for Hamilton. The snap, putting it down, kick up, really low, but gets across the crossbar. 8:18 to go here in the 3rd. And Hamilton stretches the lead out to 21-0. as they quickly march down the field. So Vikings will receive the kickoff again. Got to be able to sustain a drive and get it down and punch it in the end zone. And number 1, Andrew Freddick, who caught that touchdown pass, will kick off for the Bronx. Again back deep, number 17, Ollie Buzzell. And also number 3, Wyatt Johnson. At about the 12 to receive the kickoff. Kick this time. Johnson will pick it up about the 18, Takes it out near the 35-yard line. About a 17-yard return. Wyatt Johnson actually with the return out to the 35, a return of about 18. Be first and 10 for the Vikes at their own 18-yard line. 8:12 to go here in the third. This is a non-conference game. That Bigfork in the northwest, Hamilton in the southwest. Shotgun formation for Hurd. Receivers on either side. Wyatt Johnson in motion. Going to hand it. Hurd's going to take it. Going to roll it out to the right side. Flag flies. 2 flags fly as Hurd brought down by number 4, Hunter Stewart. As he takes it out to the 38. A pick of a 3. Holding called on the Vikes. That'll push him back from the flag. It'll be 10 yards. So mark it off from the 36-yard line. Should take it back to about the 26. First and 19, actually. From the 26-yard line, got to get out to the 45. And first and 19 for the Vikes. Shotgun formation is Hurd. Split backs on either side. Hurd got it, throws it late. Got a man wide open. Completes it out to Buzzell. Buzzell goes down at about the 42-yard line as pressure put on by Hamilton. And a completion out to the 42. It'll bring up second down and 3. So a pickup of 16. Needed 19, got 16 back. Second down and 3. Shotgun formation, Hurd. Johnson in motion. Hurd pulls it back. Looking for somebody wide open. Gets it out. Complete. Plummer on the reception and met there by number 3, Tommy Bender, as he never saw that one coming. And Plummer down on the field at about the 42-yard line. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 3. So Plummer's still down on the field. He got hit pretty good on the play from Bender as he made the reception. They'll help him up and he'll go off on his own power. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Vikes. from their own 43. 7:12 to go here in the third quarter. And they trail 21-0 on their Montana Athletic Club to the Hamilton Bronx. Buzzell out to the left. David Jane out to the right. Shotgun formation for Hurd. Kanopic in the backfield right next to him on his right side. Looking, throwing. Throws it over. Completes it. Over the middle. Pass complete to Eli Thorness into Hamilton territory at the 48. Enough for a first down, brought down there by number 2, Tyson Bowder. It will be 1st and 10 from the Hamilton 48-yard line. So Tristan able to find Thorness finally over the middle. They'll come out, shotgun formation, Kanopic on his left side. Strip stacked over on the left side for Bigfork. Kanopic going to run out to his left side, throws it late over the middle. Pass intended there. It falls incomplete. I think he was looking for Thorness over there on the left side as pressure put on by the Hamilton defense. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Vikes from the 48 of Hamilton. 6:25 to go here in the third. Bigfork just trying to take it down and put something in the end zone. Put a score on the scoreboard. Shotgun formation. Hurd. Snap. Fakes the handoff. Looking. Rolling out. Going to throw it backside. And Johnson coming back for it. Yeah, intended for Wyatt Bowder on the coverage. Falls short at the 35 of Hamilton. Will bring up 3rd and 10. Two receivers over on the left side for Bigfork on the wide side. The ball is set on the left. Hurd, shotgun formation. Kanopic on the right side. Hurd looking to rush. Pass incomplete. And they're going to talk about this one. As Hurd goes down, he throws it late. And it could be intentional grounding back. Flag flies late. That's the correct call. As Hurd threw it late, nobody threw it, so his 3 Hamilton Broncs were rushing him. It's going to be intentional grounding on Bigfork back at the 31. That'll bring up 4th down. So they'll knock the back to the 20-yard line. Third and 42. That should be a loss of downs. Should be 4th and 42. And Bigfork will have to punt. Cole Schmidt having to kick as Hurd lost his helmet on the play as he went down. So Schmidt to punt back deep, number 19. Check that they'll put at the 25. It's only a 5-yard penalty. So 4th and 37. And Bigfork will punt. Lebke back deep to receive at his own 40. Schmidt. And a nice punt there by Schmidt. Oh, could have hit a Bronc. Bigfork covering it up. And bounces back Hamilton's way into Bigfork territory and put down at the 45. Hit about the 48 of Hamilton and then spun backwards into Big Fork territory, 45. First and 10 for Hamilton with 6:09 to go at their own Big Fork 45-yard line. 21-0 on your Flathead Lake Line scoreboard. The Vikes trail the Broncs. Shotgun formation. Trips over on the left side. Gonna throw it out. Flag flies from the back judge. This pass is complete there. Number 4, Hunter Stewart. Tidwell on the stop. Flag at the 35 of Big Fork. And initial indication is going to be against Hamilton. So they'll take it back. 10 yards for the spot of the foul, back to the 45 of Big Fork. It'll bring up a 1st and 10 for Hamilton. They'll run trips out to the far right wide side for Hamilton. Shotgun formation is Bowder. Alexander right next to him. Throws it over the middle. Hunter Stewart up the left side. Tristan Hurd knocks him out of bounds. Not before he gets inside the 10 at about the 8. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line for Hamilton. That Stewart's fast and nifty. Able to run up the left sideline. Ducks back in and knocked out of bounds. Shotgun formation is Bowder. Alexander Frederick next to him on his right side. Tossed it, lost it, and brought down. Wallen on the tackle. Illegal motion, flag on the play. Illegal procedure or illegal shift. Hamilton moving early. I thought I saw that 15 move early. They got him on the penalty. That'll bring up from the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal from the 8. 2 receivers on either side, doubles. Shotgun formation. Looking to throw over the middle. Oh, nearly picked off there by Wallen from his linebacker spot. And falls incomplete. 3rd and goal from the 8 for Hamilton. Here with 5:11 to go in the 3rd quarter. Hamilton sure does have some athletes. Can tell why they're perennial playoff contenders. Shotgun formation. Bowder going to keep it, run right up the middle. Left side, takes it in for the touchdown for Hamilton. Runs it in from 8 yards out on 3rd down. Does Tyson Bowder, the senior quarterback for Hamilton. Judy in for the PAT. That Gabe. His kicks are a little bit low and suspect. Could be blocked the way he kicks. Puts it down again. Gets it over. With 5:07 to go here in the 3rd quarter, Hamilton goes up 28-0 on the Vikings on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. I'll be back after this timeout from Hamilton. All right. back here in Hamilton. They trail 28-0, 5:07 to go here in the third quarter on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. And kick it off is Andrew Frederick for Hamilton. And back Buzzell. And looks like Johnson back deep. Wyatt Johnson, who was in last time and had the return. Kick by Frederick. He's going to kick it short. Drops about the 20. Wise thing by Johnson. That ball is live. Johnson covers it up at about the 28 for Bigfork. They'll spot it either at the 27 or 28-yard line. And they'll spot it at the 28. First and 10 for the Vikes on their own 28. With 5:07 to go here in the third. Well, some things for Bigfork to work on here as this game winds on. Two receivers out to the left. Shotgun formation is heard. And Hamilton will take a timeout. Their first of the second half. With 5:07 to go, I'll be back here for the conclusion of the ball game here from Hamilton, Montana. After this timeout. All right, shotgun formation. Two receivers out to the right for Bigfork. Welcome back. Going to hand it off. Wyatt Johnson on the carry. Takes it up across the 35. I'll spot it right at the 35. Number 4, Hunter Stewart in on the tackle for Hamilton. It will bring up a second and 3. Pickup of 7 by Johnson for the Vikes. Shotgun formation is heard. Two receivers out right, one out left. Inside handoff. Johnson gets across the 40, out near the 45. He'll be taken down about the 44-yard line. Picks up 9 on the play, and a first and 10 for the Vikes from their own 44-yard line. So some positive yardage for Bigfork here. And they'll send two receivers right, one left. Shotgun formation for Hurd. Hurd looking. Going to get it off, hand it off. Inside, Kanopic right up the middle, across the 50, down into Hamilton territory, around the 48 or 47-yard line. Picks up 8 on the play, down to the 48-yard line. It'll be second down and 2 for the Vikes. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Shotgun formation. Receiver on either side. Johnson in motion. Gets the ball up the middle. Taken back. Check that. Hunter Stewart in on the tackle. Back to the 49. It will remain, I think, loss of what? 3rd and 3 now for Bigfork. Buzzell out wide right. Shotgun formation for Hurd. Hurd looking. Let him come in. Screen to Johnson. Johnson right up the middle, down to the 40, inside the 35, down near the 33 or 32 yard line. And a nice screen to Wyatt Johnson. They'll mark it at the 33 of Hamilton. And a Bigfork first down with 3:03 to go. Hurd cannot pick on his left side. Buzzell out to the right. Jane out to the left. Inside handoff, Johnson. And he's going to be tackled for a loss there. Met initially by number 14, Carter Morgan. And Johnson back to the 36-yard line. Loss of 3. 2nd and 13. Konopka, or right on the left side of Hurd. Hurd shotgun formation for the Vikes. Looking. Rolling out to his right. Throws over the middle late. Oh, had Eli Thornus nearly picked off. Knocked away by number 15, Lucas Lant. As Tristan having a hard time finding Eli Thornus, one of his favorite targets for the Vikes. That'll bring up 3rd and 13 for Bigfork. From the 36. Two receivers out to the left. Hurd will go shotgun formation. Going to hand it off. No, he fakes it. Looking, has the ball still. Looking for somebody deep. Going to throw it deep into triple coverage. Picked off by Hamilton. That's like a punt, though. Inside at the 7-yard line. Either you catch it, get the first down, or it's like a punt. So now you have to punt the ball. It'll be Hamilton's ball at the 7, and 1st and 10 for the Bronx from their own 7-yard line. 2:01 to go here in the 3rd, and the Bronx up 28-0 on your Vikings. Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. Say hi to Marcus Balgos, Kelly Balgos, the gang at Bigfork Harvest Foods. Great bakery, deli, everything going on there at Harvest Foods in Bigfork, Montana. Shotgun formation, trips out to the left, or right, excuse me. Going to hand off right up the middle. Breaks away is Frederick. Frederick brought down finally by Andrew Wallen, but not before he gets out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. And a first down for Hamilton. In their own 7, so pick up a 25. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. And throw it out to the left. A little screen gets him every time. Wyatt Barnes on the tackles. The pass is complete to Hunter Stewart, who's fast, races it up the right sideline on that little wide receiver screen. He'll take it down to the Bigfork 42-yard line and a 1st and 10 for Hamilton. Under 1:30 to go here in the 3rd. Tip ball. Nice job by Asher Konopik as the pass from Tyson Botter falls incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 42. Shotgun formation. Trips right. Single receiver left. Goes it out. Again, that screen to number 4. Out the right sideline. He steps out of bounds. Hunter Stewart up the right sideline. Bigfork's number 8. Wyatt Barnes in 51. Walker Willis knock him out of bounds at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal from the 8. Check that penalty on Hamilton. They'll mark it at the 40. 2nd and 8. Shotgun formation, throws it deep, late over the middle. Tristan Hurd goes up. Hurd breaks up the pass. Intended for number 4, Hunter Stewart, and Hurd breaks it up. So 3rd down and 8 from the 40 of Bigfork. Shotgun formation, trips out to the right, single receiver left for Hamilton. Single setback, going to throw that screen. Races it up the sideline, this time number 3, Tommy Bender. And Wyatt Johnson knocks him out of bounds. Inside the 20 at the 18. It'll be 1st and 10 for Hamilton at the 18. So the Vikings haven't quite figured out that wide receiver screen. They get a good block up there, and wide receiver runs the other way. Shotgun formation. Alexander up the middle. Fumble on the play. Bigfork picks it up. Wyatt Johnson. And Johnson with the football. As Frederick loses it. Tackle brought down there. Looked like number 90 where Bigfork may have caused that fumble. See a 90 on here, maybe at 60. Anyway, Wyatt Johnson comes up with it. 1st and 10 from their 22 with 25 seconds to go. 28-0 Hamilton leads the Vikes with 25 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Shotgun formation is Hurd. Motion goes the Vikes. Hurd still got the football. Going to run up the right side. Lowers his shoulder. Tommy Bender on the tackle. Hurd will get it out to the 26-yard line. It picks up 4, 2nd down and 6. As the 3rd quarter will run out. Here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard, it's 28 for the Broncos and 0 for the Vikings after 3. And we come back, it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Vikes. I'll be back after this timeout and the conclusion of this ball game, the 4th quarter here in Hamilton, Montana. All right, back here in Hamilton, 2nd and 6 from the 26. Shotgun formation, Hurd looking, holds it, throws it over the middle. Got Thornus wide open, hits it about the 50, takes it inside Hamilton territory down to about the 45, and a nice post route there by Thornus, and Hurd hits him in stride. And Bigfork with a 1st down at the Hamilton 45. finally finds Eli. 11:47 to go. Here, shotgun formation is Hurd. Two receivers out to the left. Kanopic, inside handoff, gets it up to Johnson. Johnson left side, inside the 40, down near the 37-yard line of Hamilton. Picks up 8 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 2 for the Vikes at the 37 of the Bronx. Asher Kanopic up the right side. He'll get across the 35, enough for a first down. They'll spot it at the 34-yard line as he picks up 3 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes at their own 34-yard line of Hamilton. Hurd will go shotgun formation. Kanopic over on his left side. Two receivers out to the left for Bigfork. Snap. Looking, screen, over the middle. Oh, tipped around off of Bigfork, off of Hamilton, and finally caught by the Vikings. Asher Kanopic with the catch down inside the 30 to the 29. Pick up a 5 and 2nd and 5 from the 29 for Bigfork. On the screen. Hurd, shotgun formation, looking. Fakes it, pulls it out, looking. Going to throw it over the middle. He's got a guy wide open late in the end zone. Hits it for the touchdown. Touchdown, Vikings. Hurd complete to Wyatt Johnson, streaking down the middle on the go route. And a nice pass there by Tristan Hurd, right in the breadbasket of Wyatt Johnson for the touchdown for the Vikings. So a positive for Bigfork going into next week. And Hurd will try the extra point try. Get everybody on for Bigfork. Snap, bad snap. Hurd picks it up. Gonna look to throw. Fades back, running for his life. Throws it deep late. Caught and 2-point conversion. Buzzell with the reception as Hurd scrambles all around and throws it up towards the end zone. And number 17, Ozzie Buzzell, catches it for the 2-point conversion with 10:18 to go here in the ball game. And Hamilton leading 28-8 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard here from Hamilton, Montana. So a little excitement for Bigfork here in the fourth quarter. Well, that's what Bigfork wanted to do, is get on the scoreboard. And they'll kick off to Hamilton with 10:18 to go here in the fourth quarter. So a good pass that led to that was the one to Thornus over the middle out to the 50, down to the 45 of Hamilton. He caught it at the 50, and then off of Bigfork, off of Hamilton, back to on that little screen here, and then the pass play to Wyatt Johnson. So Hurd will kick off. Going back deep to receive. Number 19, Jackson Lepke for Hamilton with 10:18 to go. Tristan Hurd to kick for the Vikes. Booms that one in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. It'll come out to the 20. So a nice kick there by Tristan Hurd. It'll be Hamilton football at their own 20-yard line. Here in the fourth quarter with 10:18 to go in this ball game. So shotgun formation for Hamilton. Doubles. You can throw it out to the right side, run that screen again. This time he's brought down there by number 4 for Bigfork. Hunter Stewart on the reception, brought down there by number 4, David Jane. Gets it out to the 24, picks up 4 on the play, and 2nd down and 6 for Hamilton. Trips out to the left. Shotgun formation for the quarterback, Bowder. Frederick, on his left side in the backfield. Single receiver out to the right side. Frederick running up the middle. Wallen in on the tackle, takes it out near the 30. Along with 51 for Bigfork on the stop, Walker Willis. That'll be enough for a first down right at the 30-yard line for Hamilton. So trips out to the left, single receiver on the right side. Shotgun formation for Bowder. Frederick on his left side. Snap. Going to throw the ball. He's got a guy right up the right sideline. Overthrew him. Wide open was Hunter Stewart up the right sideline. Inside the 30 of Bigfork. And he overthrows him. Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Broncs. One of the tougher teams Bigfork will probably see all year. Shotgun formation. Frederick will get it right up the middle. Brought down there by Johnson. Johnson helps him up as Frederick takes it across the 30 out to the 33-yard line. Pickup of 3. 3rd down and 7 for the Broncs. Two receivers left. Single setback next to Bowder in the backfield. It's Frederick on the right side. Bowder looking to run it up the right side. Out of bounds. Wallen forces him out. And forces him out at the 37-yard line. It will be 3rd and 3 from the 37 for Hamilton. Sun goes down, gets a little chilly out here as well. Shotgun formation, Bowder. Frederick on his right side. Officials timeout coming together, 8:35 to go. 28-8 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard as Hamilton leads Bigfork. Not sure what the officials are talking about down there. Using an official's timeout. Because it's 4th down and 3 for Hamilton. Scoreboard has 3rd down, and the flag on the far side has 4th down. So it is 4th down, 4th and 3 for Hamilton. Bowder takes it up the middle. Fumble on the play, and Bigfork's going to jump on that as Bowder trying to pick up extra yardage into Bigfork territory. And number 4 for Bigfork, David Jane, comes up with it. So Vikings will have it at their own 46-yard line and 1st and 10 on the fumble recovery. That's 2 for the Vikes tonight. As Bowder was fighting for extra yards as he had the first down, trying to race up the right side. Shotgun formation goes Hurd. Knopik on his left side. Hurd hitting the helmet, then no flag thrown. Hurd will run out of bounds on the far sideline. Frederick runs him out of bounds. Hurd will take it out We'll see where they spot it. They'll spot it at the 49-yard line. So a pickup of 3, 2nd down and 7. Shotgun formation. Hurd will go, and Kanopic will be on his right side this time. Single receiver out on either side for Bigfork. Screen. Complete to Kanopic. Immediately met and taken down at about the 40. We'll mark it at the 48. A loss of 1 on the play. Third and 8 for the Vikes from their own 48-yard line. 2 receivers out to the left side for Bigfork. Shotgun formation is Hurd. Snap, low snap, picks it up. Looking to throw deep late. He's got Bazell make that Kanopic or Thorness. Falls incomplete. On the coverage is Tyson Bowder. As pass intended for Eli Thorness, the tight end. Bring up 4th down and 8 for the Vikes at their own 48-yard line. They'll put 2 receivers out to the left side. Bazell along with David Jane. Hurd, shotgun formation, 7:29 to go. 28-8, Hamilton leads Bigfork on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Snap, rolling out is Hurd, looking to run away. Throws it back, intentional grounding. Nobody on the right side for Bigfork. And intentional grounding on the Vikings. As he throws it out to the right side, nobody there for Bigfork in the area. So it'll be from the spot, 5 yards, loss of down. 4th down. So Hamilton will have the football. And see where they spot it. Was at the 35, so take it down to the 30 of Bigfork. Be 1st and 10 for Hamilton from their own 36. It was 4th down anyway, so Bigfork was penalty, just another 5 yards. So 1st and 10 for Hamilton at the Vikings 30-yard line. 2 receivers right. 7:22 to go in the ball game. Handoff, halfback pass. Halfback pass complete for Hamilton to number 18, James Rawl, for number 12, Braden Lanzer. Not sure why they're running with up by 20 points with 7 minutes to go, but oh well. We'll see what Class A is about. Extra point is good. 35-8 with 7:15 to go in the ball game. I'll be back after this timeout and the kickoff here in the 4th quarter. 7:15 to go. 35-8. Hamilton leads on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. All right, welcome back to Hamilton Bigfork to receive the kickoff. Wyatt Johnson back with number 17 Ali Buzzell to receive the kick. And kicking off for Hamilton will be Andrew Frederick here. 7:15 to go, 35-8 on your Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. Short kick. Johnson will pick it up at 25. Running right up the middle, take it out near the 40. And Johnson right at the 40-yard line. Number 12 in on the stop for Hamilton to Braden Lanzer for the Bronx. So 1st and 10 for Bigfork from their own 40-yard line with 7:08 to go. Two receivers, one on each side. Single setback Kanopic on the left side of Hurd. Hurd shotgun formation for the Vikes. He'll send Johnson in motion from right to left, or left to right, excuse me. It's up. Kanopic will run up the right side. Inside, Kanopic takes it inside near the 45 mark, about the 43-yard line. Pickup of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 for the Vikes. Hurd, shotgun formation. Pulls it back from Kanopic. Can throw it over. Got a man wide open. Up the right sideline. Racing out. For Bigfork, it's Wyatt Johnson. Wyatt Johnson takes it all the way inside the 20-yard line. So Johnson sits down, gets it, and races through the middle, down inside the 20, down to the 18. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikes from their own the Hamilton 18-yard line with 6:18 to go and counting. Hurd, shotgun formation. Hurd. Johnson goes in motion, throws it late. Oh, had Eli Thornus over the middle. Got hit and goes down. No flag on the play. As Thornus running the flag route. And in and out of his hands. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 18 for the Vikes with 6:04 to go. Two receivers out to the left. Shotgun formation for Hurd. Kanopic on his left side. Hurd takes the snap, looking, throws it, screen to Kanopic. 20, 10. Down near the 10, they're going to attack him about the 11-yard line. So on the halfback string, this is Kanopic. Kanopic down to the 11-yard line. Pickup of 7, 3rd and 3 for the Vikes with 5:41 and counting here in the ballgame. 2-down territory for Bigfork. Hurd over the middle, throws a bullet to Eli Thornus for the touchdown. And Thornus dragging across the end zone, and Hurd hits him with a strike for the touchdown for Bigfork with 5:28 to go. And Hurd will on for the extra point try for the Vikings. Ollie Buzzell, on the hold for Bigfork. And it looks like Wyatt Johnson doing the snapping for the Vikes. Snap, put down, kick is up and right down. They say no good. Kick no good by Christian Hurd with 5:28 to go. Hamilton up 35-14 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard here in Hamilton, Montana. Well, the Vikes still have some fight left in them, and they keep pushing it down. Nice passing there, nice protection. Hurd able to hit a couple nice passes there. 2 punts in the end zone. That was a nice strike to Eli Thornes for the touchdown. So Hurd will kick off from his home 40 for the Vikes with 5:28 to go here. 35-14 Bronx lead the Vikes on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Don't forget, we'll be at home with Libby next Friday at 7, and then the following week we'll be at Frenchtown as we take on the Frenchtown Bronx. So playing the Bronx on the road back-to-back. And that'll be 7 o'clock on a Friday night. And I'll have that game here on BFSD events here on YouTube as well. So Hurd to get the football back deep. Jackson Lepke back deep to receive. Or check that. Looks like number 18, James Rail, back deep to receive. Onside kick for Bigfork. Going to try something. Looks like it recovered by Hamilton at the 50-yard line. It'll be at the 1st and 10 at midfield with 5:28 to go. So Bigfork trying to work on their onside kick here. And unsuccessful as number 19, Jackson Lepke, recovering for Hamilton. 5:28 to go. 35-14 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. The Bronx lead the Vikes. 2 receivers, 1 on either side. Shotgun formation. Snap. Going to run it. Is Hamilton. 51 and 3. Wyatt Johnson on the tackle. 51 helping out. Walker Willis on the carry there by Andrew Frederick. Takes it inside Bigfork territory at the 43-yard line. And 2nd and 3 for Hamilton. Under 5 to go in the ball game. Shotgun formation. Receiver on either side for the Bronx. Snap. Going to give it to Frederick right up the middle. Andrew Wallen on the tackle of Andrew Frederick at the 30 of Bigfork. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bronx with 4:42 and counting. They'll go shotgun formation, a receiver on either side. I think they're trying to let the clock run out as much as possible. Delay of game called on Hamilton. That'll push him back 5 yards. The crowd not happy about that one. You can see the back judge counting it down. Shotgun formation. Going to run it. Frederick up the middle. Wallen grabs him. Takes it inside the 30 down to the 28. Willis helping out Wallen on the tackle. Down to the 27-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Shotgun formation for Hamilton. Receivers on either side. I think they run the ball the rest of the way. Frederick up the middle. Willis in on the tackle for Bigfork, along with Wyatt Johnson. And Wallen as well there, down to the 22-yard line. 3rd and 2 for Hamilton, 3:20 and counting here in the ball game. Shotgun formation. Frederick on the right side. Running back gets it up. Frederick going to run out left side. Bigfork stretching it out. Tackle on the far side by Wyatt Johnson, but he'll pick it up for the first down as he gets inside the 20. Down near the 15. I think they're going to spot it at the 16-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Hamilton. Under 3 to go, and the clock counting. So 1st and 10 from the 16 for Hamilton. 2:40 and counting. Hamilton is trying to run the clock out. Run down. Run inside to Frederick. In on the tackle on the bottom of the pile. Excuse me, is Wyatt Johnson. He'll take it down inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. And check that 2nd down. In about 7 from the 13 for Hamilton. They're going to go in victory formation and take a knee. Take it back at the 17-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and 11. Little miscommunication. They have a clock here either end that's running, and the back judge called him for a delay of game. So he's counting differently than the clock is. No, he's timed up with the clock. Victory formation again for Hamilton. They'll take a knee at the 20 and bring up 4th down. And there's 55 seconds to go. So Hamilton showing some sportsmanship here by taking it, running it down and running the clock out. They got a big 21-point lead on Bigfork here. So at least Bigfork fought back and scored a couple touchdowns here in the second half, but couldn't really slow down the Hamilton Broncs. Fourth down, they'll take a knee. Takes a knee back at about the 25. It'll be turnover on downs now. With 15 seconds to go. So Bigfork will have to take one snap. So I'm suspecting that coach will take a knee as well, as this game is in the bag for Hamilton. It's over. And Hurd, shotgun formation, 15 seconds to go. Unless coach has something he wants to work on from here. He's going to let Hurd throw it deep. See how long he can. And pass intended out there for number 8. Wyatt Barnes at about the Hamilton 30-yard line falls incomplete. 8 seconds to go. Pass intended for Wyatt Barnes. So one more play it looks like here as Hurd will shotgun formation, drop back, just hands it off. And Kanopic will run it out near the 50, trips up the 45-yard line. And that'll be your ball game. Nice run there by Asher Kanopic to finish things out. Your final is the Bronx of Hamilton 35, the Bigfork Vikings 14 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. And I'll be back momentarily to talk about postgame here from Hamilton, Montana. Well, welcome back to Hamilton, Montana. Your final 35-14 as Hamilton takes this, and a very good team are the Hamilton Bronx. Got some speed, some athletes, a good quarterback, and but Bigfork, take their hats off to the Vikings for fighting back and putting a couple on the scoreboard here in the second half. They had a chance in the first half, did some good things, and were able to slow Hamilton down a little bit. But Hamilton just a little bit too much here for the Vikings. So a good test for them, see where they stand, and get ready for next week against Libby at home. This is not a conference loss. The Hamilton's in the Southwest, Bigfork in the Northwest. So we got conference again next week. Bigfork is still 2-0 in conference, and they'll play Libby at home, a conference game at home next week, and then go non-conference again the following week as they head to take on the Bronx of Frenchtown. Well, your final 35-14 on your Harvest Foods of Bigfork scoreboard. So some good things they had to work on, but I really tested them tonight. So proud of how the Vikings hung in there and fought back here. So this is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes of the Vals. Thanks for tuning in to Bigfork Vikings football here, Friday Night Lights here from Hamilton, Montana. Your final, Hamilton 35, Bigfork 14. Thank you and good night wherever you are. Have safe travels as well.